Welcome class once again. Welcome. My name is Teacher Mpamire. Teacher Wati. Today we are ending the term. We are ending the Wati. Those who passed, please clap for yourselves. Those who repeated the class as usual, say, oh, no. Idiots. Now you are celebrating for what? As usual, we are not going to waste any more time because we are living under a metamorphosis syndrome. A metamorphosis what? We are women, Uganda, education, oh, Baba Brakaship, go down. Babrakat oh makerere awo ucha kerere okay chambogo. Promoted to a class of your choice. Clap for yourselves once again. Because we are living in a confused world. The confused world, where we do not know who is the confused and the what. Our confusion in Uganda has reached what we call a metamorphosis syndrome. Metamorphosis what? Where our confusion is graduating from eggs to la, from lava to pure, from pupa to adara. That's why musicians are confusing Ugandans are confusing music. Ugandans are confusing music. Music, miwati, comes from the word mew. Tell your neighbor mew. Mew. To amuse, to awati. That's why music should start from the air. That's why in Uganda, we have musicians who are under the egg like a fresh key. Then from there we go to la. Under lava, which musicians for under lava? We have Bruno K. Bruno what? Then from Bruno K we go to pupa. Who are under pupa? Honey? We have people like Aza. Aza who is under pure. And then finally clap for Dr. Jose Chameleon who is under Adaros. Are we together? But the problem comes with our confusion, where Ugandan musicians do not know whether they are eggs or la. Others, they don't know whether they are adults or what. Instead of having fresh kid under eggs, we have Christopher. Are we together? Instead of having Bruno K under lava, we have which musician? Zexi Birangira. From Zexi Birangirangi, now others are from pupa, and then they go back to the eggs like a big A. Clap for big I once again. It is because we are living in a confused world, where we do not know who is the confused and the what. That's why love is confusing lovers. Lovers are confusing love. Lovers are confusing what? Love is like algebra. Love is like algebra. In Uganda these days, love is like algebra, where you find your ex and you wonder why. And you wonder what? And you wonder what? That's why we have lover A and lover what? Lover A is interested in lover B. But the problem with these two lovers, they do not know which love is true. They are only interested in the shaded part. Ask your neighbor, do you have a shaded part? Do you have a shaded what? All this comes because of maragarism. Tell your neighbor, maragarism. Maragawati. Everything in Uganda is now maragadani. Maragawati. For example, 2021 Ugandans Maraga voted. They maragawati and someone maragawani. Bobby Wine claimed that he was maraga cheated. He went to court, but our courts also maraga judged. Maragawati. That's why these days women in Malaga love Malagawati, because men also Malaga spare. Teachers these days Malaga teach Malaga what? That's why students also Malaga pa. Malaga what? Because we are living in a confused what? Our confusion started from studying things that didn't help Uganda, like a Shakazu. After the death of his mother Nandi, our confusion graduated to Dingiswayo Dingiwati. Then it went through East Africa through Dengoni Maigura. They went to Prophet Chinjikitirengwa of Majimajiribe through Eastern Uganda to Debaso. Basoga refused to be confused, and they went to Bachwezi Baiwati. Bachwezi remained with the confused. The problem is what went Wati. That's why in Uganda, teachers are confusing students and students are confusing it. A teacher comes to class, Kirawati, Nachimbugwe, Nachimwati. Nachimbugwe is climbing a tree to eat mangoes. Begin with mangoes.
Mangoes, Nachimbugwe is coming for you.
Very nice. The bottom of the battered bucket. The bottom of the battered bucket is the battered bucket bottom. The what? The bottom of the battered bucket is the battered bucket bottom. The what?
The bottom of the bucket.
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 Bucket what?
Bucket.
I said the bottom of the battered bucket is the battered bucket bottom. The what?
The bottom.
That's why tell your neighbor and see. Repeat after me and see. Repeat after me and see. I want to tell you that before independence, love was full of abundance. People could move long distance just for a simple romance. There was no camera surveillance. But after independence, love lost relevance. It's now about to find her. I met a doctor and Anna. They went to Club Ambia for Ada. DJ played in Adida. Doctor started closing the distance. She was targeting her entry. From there they went to Kaja for another da. Nurse is claiming of Prigina. Doctor said Ogomunana. Clap for that once again. Are we together, class? Are we together, class? Now as we go to Easter, I want to preach this sermon to you that everything is going to become better. Tell your neighbor, ta. Repeat after me, ta. When you believe in God, everything becomes better. When you believe in God, everything becomes better. Not only better, but great. Kenzo started on the street as a squaw. Imagine sleeping with no shell. But after Kenzo, God made him a promo. If you believe in God, everything becomes better. He says, I will take you to the streams of living water. Before God, your name do not matter. Even if you are called Yoweri Museveni Kagu, even if you are the first son order, even if you are the prime minister or anything, what? Are we together, class? But before God, your name does not matter. God will open for you rooms to air. People will start searching you via computer. People are going to search for you via computer. They will close Facebook, you will open it with. I'm now talking to my sister Shari and Ri. If you are staying in Kawempe, you are going to Kampala, is city. Men are going to spend on you and you will go to Doha or England, Manchester, as long as you have your war.